What up? What's good, peoples? What's hood? Yes, we are live at 7 o'clock, baby. West Coast time. What's good? Marcus, what's good, homie? How's everybody doing? It's 10 o'clock. Listen, the enemy don't sleep, so why y'all sleeping? Oh, I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Nah, bruh. It's around the clock thing, family. The enemy don't sleep, bruh. So come on and share this thing out, y'all. Let's have some fun. I'm on X. It's 7 o'clock. I'm just coming in from the park with my daughter, having fun. You know what I mean? Live life, B. Live life. Y'all be sleeping too much, brother. Y'all gotta leave that sugar alone or something. Get out, man, and travel the world, man. Y'all too stressed in the States, boy. Well, everybody can't do what you do, Sabir. Everyone on this feed got more money than me, I guarantee you. I know you do. But it's something that's holding you back. It ain't me. It's something that's holding y'all back. I guarantee you got more money than me. So keep trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to push y'all, B. I'm really trying to push people to do what they got to do. Actually, live your life before you look up and it's too late. Live your life, bro. Or get in a happy relationship. Get in a good, happy relationship. You know what I mean? Let me say this to y'all real quick, too. For y'all cats to believe that you got to go to the white man and get married and say, by the power vested in me in the state, you know what I mean? They already sold you to each other. This when the law comes in. Let me tell y'all something. They already sold y'all to each other because by nature, man and woman is already married. I know that's hard pill to swallow because you've been colonized like a mug. By nature, man and woman is married. So when you consummate with a woman and then you seal that by consummating, like saying you're my wife, that's your wife. This is why they got y'all suckered up and say you got to pay to get married and you got to pay to get divorced. And then you got to pay alimony. And then you got to pay all these other things. Y'all don't get it yet? I know. This is not the show for soft stomachs. So let me say this one more time, just in case y'all didn't get that. When you get married, because they didn't told you you're not married until you get a certificate from the state. But if you had common sense, logic, you would know by nature you're married. That's why they say by the power invested in me in the state of. I know that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow right there. So let me explain to y'all a little bit further before we get into this. A marriage license is totally different than a marriage certificate. So all you happy-go-lucky people, use a crazy sucker. So let me help y'all out. What y'all should be investing in is books. I want you to look up marriage license and marriage certificate. Marriage license and marriage certificate. There's two total different things here, baby. Marriage certificate and a marriage license is two total different things. So if I'm wrong, don't y'all try to come at me. Bring me your attorneys. Bring me some scholars, not you cats that trying to get my attention. Bring me your scholars, your big wigs, whatever, and I'm Lohi. I stay on his feet. If you bring me a top-notch attorney or any judge, straight up, I will stay on this live until God knows when. Not you wannabe dudes. I want your scholars or your professors or your experts. So please do me a favor, y'all. Share this video out. Let's have some fun and stop letting these people tell lies. You got to be a good nigga. You got to go get a license. But Sabir, if I don't do this, how I'm going to get this? I'm going to leave with my family. What I'm going to leave with my family, Sabir? I don't know. Write down a damn contract. Oops. Black folks are minorities, so they can't. So I know some of y'all are sitting in the background. Your head is spinning right now. I don't even know where Sabir going at with this. But if I was talking white supremacy, we'll be okay. So again, my lines are open for y'all, okay? They're definitely open for you. So stop letting these people tell you, oh, you're married when you get a certificate. No, you're a slave, because that's a marriage license. A marriage license is for interracial marriages. If I'm wrong, please check me. But if I'm right, please tell me I'm right. Please pick up a law dictionary from Black's Law, Ballantyne's, Bouvier's, Blackstone. Pick your poison. They're going to sell you to each other. You're going to get married and pay, and then you're going to get divorced and get paid. So imagine having this type of conversation on some breakfast club, or somebody sit with Nick Cannon like that with me. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That was less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you how conditioned y'all truly are. I'm going to show you how truly conditioned you are. And I'm going to prove to you without calling you men, because you're not a man. If you're a man, then man up, my G. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, man up. Because they are selling you cats like a mug, bruh. And you love it. So if I'm wrong, by the time this song is over, let me know. Again, a man and woman is already married when they consummate. Keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't get it yet? So let's get this party started. I just came in from the park with my daughter, and a brother sent me an email. This stuff don't never stop, man. God damn, this stuff don't stop. But my brother sent me an email and asked me about these people.
Battery 80%.
So let's go. You on Canon? You say you on Canon class? We'll go. It would be crazy if I was on Canon class. So y'all need to send us to Nick Cannon. We used to have each other's number. But it's guys like Umar Johnson that say don't bring Sabir on here. But he should know better than that. Nobody can tell me nothing. So please share this out to Nick and let's have some fun. Okay? I'm trying to be, hold up. I'm really trying to be PG with this, y'all, because I know some of you black folks are scared to death. I swear. Face your fears, B. I'm going to be PG with this. Because I know a lot of you black cats are scared to death to talk the truth, B. So I'm going to put my line up. Y'all can jump on the feed. Come on, because I don't want to be on here all night long, because I don't get paid for this, and I don't get paid off of Super Chat.
Why these people always got a front? Why these people always got a front?
Okay. Let's go. Share it out. Let's go. Only on Spirit Base Show, baby.
As long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening. You like me, you like me, you like me. If I'm talking about drinking and nothing about
rewind. Stop letting them sell y'all to each other. Let's go. Only on Severe Base Show, baby. Share it out to Nick and everybody else. Whoever needs to hear this.
As long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening. You like me, you like me.
Leave your feelings at the door, baby.
If I'm talking about drinking and nothing about thinking, as long as I'm high and I never ask why, you like me, you like me.
The link is up, baby.
But the second I start with the state of the economy, black leadership, black cards, and black sovereignty, that's when you can't seem to follow me. Confusion, you feel like you're losing. I'm no longer amusing. This song's about choosing while you cruising. Either black entertainment or the black revolution. People love to see a young black man rap until he wakes up and realizes he's caught in the trap. So as long as I'm dancing, acting or rapping, walking around like I don't know what's happening.
You like me. Y'all like me if I do that.
Hey, if I'm talking about drinking and nothing about thinking, as long as I'm high and I never ask why, you like me, you like me. But the minute I get in it, about the way these rappers spit it, the minute I start spitting that truth, it comes a critic. I freestyle off the top like removing your Yankee fitted. But they not really checking for skills, they want the gimmick. Many of the challenges we face, we can solve them, but there's no trust, no unity.
What's up, bro? We ain't done yet. We gonna have some fun, y'all.
Why these people always got a front?
We're just gonna run through some songs, yo. Let's go. What's up, brother? What's up, Doug? You gotta unmute your mic, bro.
Yo.
What's good, fam? How you feeling? Look like a fire on your head, brother.
Oh yeah. I got this from Egypt.
Is this what we're working with, brother? Is that what we're working with?
Yeah.
No doubt. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's take this one from the top. Let's go. This is all for y'all, baby. Let's go.
To have once been a criminal.
Mike, listen.
There's no
Not a disgrace.
To
To remain a criminal is a disgrace. Let's go.
Politics is a pile of tricks. 8 years, what do we get out of it? More chatter, more gun splatter, more dumb rappers and dumb athletes and actors.
My name's Revolution.
Open your eyes. I'm not on TV because the revolution will not be televised. They telling lies. We better rise and get a plan. The U.S. president, he's endorsed by the Klan. Damn, you don't understand what's going on? Slavery coming back and most of y'all just gonna go along. Not me. They ain't feeling me. You can see I ain't vote for the president or Hillary. America trying to put the fear in you. They the reason for that fake war there in Syria. So when I grab the mic, I spit a full clip. Wake up, you ain't got time for this bullshit.
There's no disgrace. To remain a criminal is a disgrace.
You're feeling at the door, baby.
To have once been a criminal. There's no disgrace. To remain a criminal is a disgrace.
This what the boom bap sound do. Since way back in the Bronx, I had a sound view. If you hearing this, the truth that just found you. I'm in his town, her town, your town too. Man, I stay ahead like a crown do. Look around you, knowledge reigns supreme. This is what it comes down to. People talking, but they ain't doing nothing. Man, I stay ahead like a crown do. Look around you, knowledge reigns supreme. This is what it comes down to. People talking, but they ain't doing nothing. KRS ain't about fronting. Let me tell you something. We need unity at all costs, or everything's all lost. These lessons are hard. That tweeting shit is so soft. Brothers killing brothers with the sword off. No remorse, brothers are hauled off up north. We off course, believe in the hype. Honesty we ignore, but that deceiving we like. These rappers are corny, but you like, you lie.
The deceiving y'all like with these black conscious people. Let's run that back one more time. Bring some of them to the cipher. Let's
From
run
the
that.
pulpit off, no remorse, brother. Man, I stay ahead like a crown do. Look around you, knowledge reigns supreme. This is what it comes down to. People talking, but they ain't doing nothing. KRS ain't about fronting. Let me tell you something. We need unity at all costs, or everything's all lost. These lessons are hard. That tweeting shit is so soft. Brothers killing brothers with the sword off. No remorse, brothers are hauled off up north. We off course, believe in the hype. Honesty we ignore, but that deceiving we like. These rappers are corny, but you like, you lied from the pulpit. You ain't got time for this bullshit.
There's no disgrace. To
remain a criminal
is a disgrace. To have once been a criminal. There's no disgrace. To remain a criminal is a disgrace. I formerly was a criminal. I formerly was in prison. I'm not ashamed of that. You never can use that over my head. And he's using the wrong stick. I don't feel that stick.
Listen, people. This is the thing. You can't use what I used to do. You can't use what I used to do. So to remain the criminal is the problem. And that's what's going on. Y'all remain to be where y'all at. It ain't my fault. So listen up. Hey, Rob, what's going on, brother Rob?
Salute, family.
What's happening, homie? So I was at the park today with my daughter, right? And I'm gonna make this video real short. A brother emailed me, and I'm like, why do y'all always want me to be the bad guy, the bearer of bad news, that I'm the one that's hating? Really, and I'm the real journalist. I am the journalist. All right. I don't just watch people YouTubes and videos. I don't even watch nobody YouTubes and videos. When people send me stuff, I critique them. But this is what a brother sent me today. Are those Latin racist police Moors too? I'm gonna answer his question. Y'all ready? I'm gonna show you how this go. He asked this question. Now, some of y'all probably don't even know what's going on. If a so-called black man killed another black man, like that brother that killed that 5-year-old baby, brother in Texas, is he still a black man?
Yes.
He's still a black man, right? If another brother shoot another brother, they still black, right?
Okay.
Right. So he asked this question. He can answer his own question. He said, "Are those Latin racist police Moors too?" That has nothing to do with who you are. Oh, people be killing me, Rob. What's up, Stan?
Peace, peace.
How do I have
So, Rob, what's up, everybody?
How can I have content so crazy like this, right? This is the weird part. Like, he asked me that question. I'm in the park with my daughter. What's up, Chi-Town? The building. What's up, Will? What's going on, Chi? So he asked me, are these police all? He said, are the race? He said, are they racist? He said, are the racist police, right? Moors. Yeah, they are. So that ain't have nothing to do with your job, because most of us smell ourselves and we get in certain positions, even in fraternities, we think we better than somebody else. Let's be realistic. We get certain dollars and we think we better than somebody. Look at people in the conscious community, brother. Let's think about it for a minute. Everybody in this conscious community want to be a damn celebrity. They be buying blue checks, nigga, just to get to influence you. Right? So most of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So this is what happens, right? I'm in the park and I'm getting these emails. My email is blowing up. I'm like, nigga, what the hell y'all blowing me up for with emails? How about blowing me up, send me some loot, brother? Let me put my link up here. Send me some loot. They always wanted me to respond stuff. How about that person going in my like, nigga, like, I'm enjoying my daughter and I'm getting emails. I'm checking emails. I'm like, nigga, what you want me to say? Why don't you do a video and do it? So
right.
Let me help y'all out on what this was. Now, I saw this and I said I'm gonna respond, but let me show you the arsenal I pulled out, brother. Just coming in the house, real rap. Hold up, I'm gonna help y'all out, okay?
Oh yeah.
Arsenal. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Arsenal.
The infantry coming in.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see something. Arsenal. Hold up. Wait a second. Hold up. Arsenal. I'm just coming in the house. One second. Hold up. Arsenal.
The art of war. Go.
Arsenal. Just coming in. I'm always.
You say lock, cocked, and ready to rock?
Yeah, and I literally just walked in here, seriously. And as I'm reading this, I'm like, well, what did he want me to do? What do you want me to do? Right? So the crazy part is, y'all men are not really men. I keep trying to tell y'all, don't get mad at me. I'm just being a buck with y'all. If you offended by what I said, then it's to you who I'm talking to. So when he asked me that question, I'm like, dude, you act like I get paid for this. But let me show you what he's talking about. I'm gonna pull the video up. And I had to laugh at this video. And I said, damn, this is not just in LA, bro. This is everywhere. This is not just in LA. It's everywhere.
Yep.
You got nigga cops that think they better than somebody. And a brother cop would tell you, nigga, I ain't your brother. I'm gonna be real with y'all. They say that all. Come on, man. Y'all brothers know what I'm talking about. I done grew up in South Philadelphia, bro. I done had cops say, nigga, I ain't your brother. Say, come on, brother. They be like, nigga, I ain't your brother. They do say that. And if you was not, That's a fact, right? Because they go by this thing called the blue wall of silence. That's what they go by. That's a click. Hold up. That's a gang. That's a gang.
Gang of America.
That's a motherfucking gang.
A legal one, right?
They're not even legal. What makes them legal? Because you said
I'll
they
go
were
in
legal.
now. Come on now. Come on.
What makes them what? I'm gonna ask you. Go get me a police officer or ex-police officer, whatever which one y'all want to jump on the feed. Let's go. Get in a judge. Get an attorney.
Suit them up. I'm trying.
What makes them
RICO
legal?
law should be for all of them.
Yeah, it should be, but we don't got men that being men out here, brother.
That
Because they
part.
got some. Listen, they got dirt in their closet. Them niggas were they were laying with other men. Nigga, if you laying with another man, just be honest with you. We in 2025, nigga.
You can do what the hell you want to do.
You can do whatever you want to do. You could be a girl today. So if you sleep with another man, if you fascinated with a man, nigga, then go ahead. It's 2025 now. You can do what you want to do. You probably get more jobs and more positions. If you go that route, you may get a better job and a better position, brother.
Yo.
I'm just being y'all. If I was gay, nigga, in this day and time, nigga, I'd be happy. I'd be like, nigga, and that's what it means too. If I was that way in 2025, man, shit.
Yo.
About nothing. You follow me?
No, that's real though. That's real.
No, that's
Oh
real,
yeah,
bro.
it's definitely real.
I wouldn't
You
even
can do
hide my sexuality, nigga. I love women. I always did. I was doing it since I was 14 years old, nigga. I ain't
Yes,
losing
sir.
that. I didn't lose it yet. I still love it. Niggas be like, oh,
Hey, when you know, you know.
I'm gonna explain something to y'all. You ready? I'm gonna help y'all out, just in case y'all don't know the type of person I am. The mindset. And I'm gonna explain to y'all why people do what they do. Listen to this. This is out here.
The LAPD under scrutiny this morning after a complaint was filed accusing officers of making racist and other derogatory comments about their colleagues. The alleged remarks secretly recorded. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live in our newsroom with the details. Annie Rose, good morning.
Hey, Frank. Good morning to you. Yeah, all of this according to an explosive LA Times investigation reporting a Los Angeles police officer working in the department's recruitment office recorded dozens and dozens of conversations for the better part of a year. These recordings revealing cops spewing racist, sexist, and homophobic comments. Now, all of this according to a complaint filed with the LAPD and reviewed by the LA Times, detailing roughly 90 recordings made inside the recruiting division, portraying officers and supervisors voicing open discrimination against potential recruits and colleagues based on race, sex, and sexual orientation. These are the same officers tasked with deciding who can join the LAPD. Now, in one conversation, take a look at this. A Latina LAPD officer offered this advice on how to fight African Americans, saying, quote, "You hit Black people in the liver. I heard they got weak livers," according to the complaint filed January 5th with the LAPD's Professional Standards Bureau and the Inspector General's office. The same officer allegedly describing a Latina janitor to her colleagues as, quote, wetback. But the complaint is accusing a sergeant, Sergeant Denny Jong, of leading the prejudicial banter. In one conversation with subordinates about Dodger baseball legend Fernando Valenzuela's death from septic shock, saying, quote, "I know why he died. He ate too many tacos." The complaint also claiming officers reportedly referred to Black people as monkeys. The complaining officer, a Latino with 10 years on the job, initially made his written accusations anonymously, but now is handing over dozens of hours of recordings that took place between March and October of last year. When news of this complaint broke, Chief Jim McDonnell at the LAPD removed a lieutenant, a sergeant, and 4 officers from the unit, saying he was deeply disappointed by these reports. Now, a scandal in the LAPD's recruiting office couldn't come at a worse time. The LAPD is struggling to recruit new officers, with more than 100 cops expected to leave the force by next year, dropping the department to the lowest amount of officers it's seen in roughly 30 years. We at KTLA have reached out to the LAPD and the mayor's office about this case. We're waiting to hear back from both.
Now, I'm going to explain some things to y'all. Out of everything that they said, niggas only focus on the Black part. Well, it was Black people. He disrespected a janitor that was Latino too, and they talked about sex too, right? But let me explain something to y'all. Now, Negroes only focus on it, but brother, he was just talking about Black people. But what if? So what if I gave you something, right? What would you do? So help y'all out. I'm going to give y'all something, okay? Do anybody know what book this is from? And please show your love and your support, people. I do have a donate button down there, okay? Corruption destroys a nation. Greed and bribery and fraud devours a country from within inside, leaving it weak and vulnerable. Do y'all see this? And corruption is not merely a moral evil, but practical menace that leaves citizens that is what disheartened, worse seething within anger and reap for revolution.
I couldn't find anything about that.
Hold up, Siri. Chill out. Chill. Yo, Siri she be snitching, dude. Hold up. You hear what she said? I can't find nothing for that.
So she got to read some more.
I got to turn my phone off, bro. So this is the crazy. Oh, it's only 100. Are you paying attention, Stephen, what I'm saying? Are you paying attention to what I'm sharing with you? So the brother emailed me. I'm giving it to y'all. So the only way we're going to get these things to change, I'm one person. I don't have the resources, people to fight this. That's on y'all. If y'all love this, please share these videos out and support what I'm doing. That's it. Right? Because I was just in the park, so I'm only responding. So how did I know how to gather all the information? And I got more stuff I can bring to show y'all, okay, to make it make sense. So do you know what book that is before? What's the day? The 10th of March, just in case these conscious people want to copy a video and instead of saying, let's contact Sabir and let him break these things down. So do anybody know what book that is?
Was it the gospel?
That right there? That's not the gospel.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter whether you use a phone or not. Everything is being recorded. When you dig up your nose, when y'all niggas try to sneak behind my back and talk about me, believe me, I got people too that actually tell me. Seriously, y'all, this is the weird part about people, right? This is the weird part. Let me tell you how ill this is, right? You know, on your phones, you can record now, like you can record your conversation. Let me tell you how crazy. What do you think about Sabir? You ain't never find a video with nobody saying, what do you think about Umar? If you watch the video I did in Philadelphia, shout out to my brother, Charles, Gregory Charles. I was on Gregory Charles' show in Philly. He asked me about Umar Johnson. I said, no, I had nothing against him. You ain't never see me say, I hate that nigga Umar. You never see me don't say bring Tariq or I hate Tariq. You never heard me say that, right? Even if you recorded me. You never heard a video of me saying that. It ain't just them people. It's many people, because I'm going to tell you how this go. People say things to see your reaction. What do you think about Sabir? Oh, that nigga scammed. That scam. Yeah, that nigga. And they prove right. I swear to God, this is what they do, right? They'll say things about you, right? Right? And then turn around and say, I didn't say that. So if I say something about anybody, you hear me saying it on here, not behind their back, on here. You follow me? So you can't bring up and say Sabir said it, and I didn't say it. So I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think about him? When people ask me those questions, they'll be like, what do you think about such? I'll be like, what do you think about him? Y'all don't see how this go? I'm going to ask you what you think about him. So you can tell me first how you feel. So when people say about Sabir, instead of seeing me or confronting me, you let people say things because Umar have done that. Tariq Nasheed has done that. Y'all just don't know that I know. They definitely done that. Tariq has done it. Umar has done it. I don't need to give up my sources, but they do. Umar did it on Michael Collier's show. Don't bring Sabir on. So imagine him saying that with everybody. Don't bring Sabir on. You follow me? So it's not just here, because what it is, people, they will record you and you don't even know you're being recorded. Think about an individual. So y'all should be very careful. You ain't never catch me on none of that. You never caught me on none of that. Talking about none of them. If you did, pull out the recordings like they did. But I do know this: corruption. This is what is happening. So let me help y'all out. And if you got the recordings or something, please bring them out. Okay. This is why they get pissed at me. But when you're talking, let me help y'all out. You don't know who they're sending in these rooms, bruh. Y'all don't know who they're sending. Have you ever seen this movie called Mindhunter? Anybody? Have you ever seen Mindhunter? Anybody on this? Really?
With LL?
With LL Cool J. I'm gonna give you the
Yeah,
breakdown.
that was a good one.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give them the breakdown on how this go. This is why you don't see me get upset and get mad like Umar Johnson, because none of this stuff is true. If it's something that's true, what you can do is prove it, right? So they're not talking about why, they're talking about themselves. So LL Cool J was a random dude, right? Like they'll send a random female around your circle too. They'll give you a blunt, give you some alcohol, they give you whatever, right? And let you start talking. Think about this for a second. That's why they give you alcohol on the Drink Champs. Y'all don't think of, y'all ain't paying no attention. Alcohol,
I'm
right?
understanding this now.
The Shannon Sharp show, right? What were they doing on the Shannon Sharp show? They got drinks, right? You know why? Because the niggas start talking. Then when you shut up, they say, "No, nigga, you said this over here." Oh, you sat down. Oh, I have a right to do that because that's a contract, right? When you sit down, if you go to the barbershop, for instance, and you sit in the barbershop and the barber just start cutting your hair, and the barber says $100, you got to pay it. Y'all don't get how this go?
Yeah.
That's a contract.
Yeah.
So if you go to that show, right, and you're drinking, you just gave up the rights to do whatever because now you're going to talk. Pay attention to Yassine when he was on that show, on the Drink Champ. You ain't see Mos Def drink nothing, did you? You ain't see that
I
nigga.
didn't even know he was on there. That's crazy.
Think about who shows what they put on these shows. So when
he
you
was on there,
pay attention. This is why you don't see me on certain shows. Niggas that thrive for attention instead of respect. They want attention instead of respect. And they understand y'all because that's what y'all based around. You love gossip. You love the gossip. I've been around longer than all of them cats. You notice they know why they don't have me on them shows. I don't smoke. I don't chase women. I was conscious is over cookies. I think I've been around the world. I've seen some fine women, brother, that will make y'all niggas hate.
Hey, business before back shots.
Yeah, back shots, brother. Turn my camera. So any of you women out there that think that you that damn fine, baby, you have no idea. If I pull some females and you be like, and I got numbers, you be like, damn, I can't match her, bro. I can't. Nah, dude. She culturally too. Oh damn, I can't touch that motherfucker.
Been around the world, yeah.
You follow me? So, and I don't even deal with that for real. So let me show you
I can trip you up too.
Because this is what is happening with dudes. LL Cool J was a police officer that was dropped off on an island with FBI agents. So the FBI has this thing called profiling. I don't know if y'all know that or not. FBI have a thing called profiling. I can profile everybody that's on their feed when I get on here. That's why when y'all get on here, that's why if you notice, they don't come on my feed. They like to type. But even your typing, I can profile you. I can tell you if you're going through a bad relationship, if you went through a broke up, if you got burnt by some Moors. If you notice, I can tell what you're going through. It's the profile. I can walk into a room and don't say nothing and profile the hell out of you. You wouldn't even know it. So the FBI has this thing called profiling. So let me help y'all out. So LL Cool J was a regular police officer, right? That was set on an island. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't even know where this nigga came from. So this is the conscious people. Niggas want to be leaders of everything. I don't never want to be a leader. If anyone knows me personally, no, I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. I want to be left alone.
Right. Makes sense now.
You follow me? So when you ready to go like to that, I'll go head to head with whoever you think is that great. And I'll prove it. So what was going on in that movie? LL Cool J was a random police officer that they did not know. Right? They was like, what is going on with him? You had the guy that wanted to be a leader, Christian Slater. I think that was his name. And you had one like to play with guns and the gun backfired. One was addicted to cigarettes. The arsenic was laced in the cigarette because they knew that she was going to get the cigarette. That's Negroes. They're the ones that be attention. That's why you pay for blue checks. You're predictable. She wanted to smoke so bad. One was afraid of water. So all of your fear is only false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. My greatest fear I felt, brother, is when my son got killed. That's why sometimes I'm numb when somebody get killed nowadays. I'm numb to it. But the reality, right? You don't get it. Even you think this is preaching. I know you. I know all of y'all on this feed, bruh. Trust me, I can tell you about yourself. You say, no, you can't. Oh, bet you I can, because you're very predictable. Let's go here.
I hope you see a big bag in my future, bro.
No, I ain't into that. Listen, listen. I'll get into the conduct in 1 second, okay? It's your character, okay?
Check.
And that's why they say the cheapest thing you can buy is a nigga and a stick of gum. A nigga and a stick of gum. So listen to this part in this movie. One like to be on time too. Got that part. That's the FBI. They're all FBI agents. Here it comes.
What? You said dress for an island.
They're all FBI agents.
So, detective, what exactly did you do to earn this island paradise?
Recommended for it, same as you.
No, why though? I mean, did you catch some killer in Philly or something? What's the deal?
You don't want to know my war stories.
Well, actually, I do. I mean, right now, what do we know about you for real?
Listen.
We know he's got resentments toward his parents, as per the overload on tattoos he's got there.
We know he's just out of a bad relationship. He's barely looked twice at me and Sarah.
Maybe you're not my type, Nicole.
We're alone on an island. Trust me, I'm your type.
Nope.
You also know he watches his words. So that crossword's either a sign of honing a talent or correcting a deficiency. What you say about me doesn't tell you about me, it tells me about you. Now, I could say your little gambling means you have an addictive personality. I could say I know you're sleeping with one of the guys in this room. I could say you take charge of your team because you never had a leader in your own life. And you, when push comes to shove, you crack under pressure. Your partners can't depend on you. You don't belong here.
Niggas crack.
But that's all surface. Psych 101 bullshit. That's not who you are.
Psych 101.
All for killing him in his sleep.
It's called Psych 101. Y'all think I don't know about y'all cats? Oh, you really think I don't get in your heads of y'all? I may say something, do something, spell something, whatever, just to see your reaction, and you will fall for it. You don't get it, brother, because this is what I do all day long. You think I be playing? Let me help y'all out with the brain. You think so even if I tell you this, you think you can get in Sabir's head. I know him. You don't know me, brother. Trust me, you don't know me. One thing you do know about me is I'm a hell of a father. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Okay? So as I'm watching this, I thought about some things. I said, wait a minute. Help me. I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? And I'm gonna show you again why we submit to do certain things to people, to certain people. Here you go. How many people know about this book right here? I'm going to show y'all why. You ready? Let's blow this up. People submit themselves to authority and power of others, right? Of another person for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's for what? Sometimes they do it for what? Because, let's go here. Goodwill, gratitude, or favor shown them. So if you want to know why all these things is happening and why, I don't listen, fam, I don't rub shoulders with nobody like that. So the reason why all these things are happening is because you submit yourself to other people, is because you want a favor from somebody. And that's why niggas get woke up in the morning with dudes, in the bed with a dude, or a woman with a woman. You want to get it? Because you want something. And the thing that you want gets you more in debt and more in trouble. Yes, baby. You want your macaroni and cheese? Hold a second. It's full. I'm going to bring your food in there in a minute, okay? So the crazy part about us I can show you this 1 billion times and y'all will fall right back to sleep. You know why? Because y'all not even worth it anymore. Shut the door, baby. You're not even worth it. There it is. I can show you this, but you would sit up here and try to critique me. You can't critique me, baby. I'm good at what I do. And I study you. I'm gonna share something else with you. This is called a book called The Country, How to Run a Country. This is my old beat up version of the book. How to Run a Country. So I don't want no favors from these people, bro. I don't want favors from them. Let me help y'all out. Let's move a little forward. Okay? If y'all got something to say, jump on the feed. Y'all some predictable people. And you think these people are smart because they got certain jobs. Let me show you this European girl. This is the funniest thing ever. And I'm going to play a song so I can get my daughter's food. So y'all got to bear with me. Unless my brother Rob can run with it and rock out. So don't forget to hit the like button as soon as you come to my YouTube channel. Share, and share it. Let's go here for a second. Listen to her.
7 years old in a corporate job, and I do not know.
Hold up.
27 years old in a corporate job, and I do not know how to spell. Okay? Because I'm from the generation where I'm in 5th grade and I had a laptop with spell check on it. That's ridiculous. So now I'm 27 years old, listening to podcasts on how to sound out words and how to spell. Because I don't know how. Mind you, I'm educated. I have a bachelor's and I cannot spell. Ask me how to spell any word. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And if I can't spell, I know my little sisters who are a generation behind me, they can't spell either. We're toast. Goodbye. I'm 27 years old in a corporate job, and I do not know how to spell. Okay? Because I'm from the generation where I'm in 5th grade and I had a laptop with spell check.
No, this is crazy.
That's ridiculous. So now I'm 27 years old, listening to podcasts on how to sound out words and how to spell. Because I don't know how. Mind you, I'm educated. I have a bachelor's and I cannot spell. Ask me how to spell any word. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And if I can't spell, I know my little sisters who are a generation behind me, they can't spell. We're toast. Goodbye.
You know what's crazy about
I'm 27 years old in a corporate.
Y'all think these people, she said, I'm 27, I can't spell, but I got a corporate job. You think, nigga, they don't care. But listen, y'all not getting this yet? Let's go.
Yep.
Bring it to the cipher, baby. So only on Spirit Based Show. Watch this. There's a lot of dummies out here, family. A lot of dummies. You got people calling themselves black. That's kind of crazy too, ain't it? You got niggas calling themselves black knowing you ain't black and try to justify why you black. Let's go. Black is the Anglo-Saxon word. Anglo-Saxon. Black is Anglo-Saxon, baby. Let's go.
However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better. History in the making. Get with me, I'm not faking. Pick up all my Jamaicans, Haitians and all my Asians, Latinos and my Asians. Yeah, I know you've been waiting, feeling you've been forsaken. But I'm building this nation, building new innovation. Look at what we've been facing. Payola on these stations. Plus they run like plantations, complete with black beats, bought and sold by Caucasians. If you hear me on your station, best believe I'm not paying. KRS is the realest. KRS One is fearless. I grew up in them days when crack was new to drug dealers. See them cats, they be liars. We the New York survivors. 81 to 91, they was directed buyers. Now they front cause they got work trying to redo all my work. So we live in the concert and I'm making it heard. Shining so bright and so lively, everybody know hip-hop was better in the 90s. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. better. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better.
It was better in the 90s. The summer was grimy. The Wu-Tang Clan came in with the killer army. Grand Poopa came in with your bows hanging low. Hill figure Tommy, niggas rocking polo. 40-ounce dozen, nickelback copy. Trooping through the block with the boombox knocking. All we do is spark madness, I'm non-stopping. When Hot 97 played the real hip-hop.
That was my radio days, y'all. That's how I used to get down. Produce, host, and engineered my show.
Number 98.7 Kiss FM with cool DJ Red Alert mixing up the blends. The mixtape DJs had the streets on lock like Demo and Ron G. My nigga Tupac. Before the radio station corrupted the nation, it was the street A&Rs discovering the sensations. KRS came with the peace declaration, took it with the leaders to the United Nations.
However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better and better. However, I'm really fascinating to the letter. My English grammar gets better.
You ain't ready for this, B. You're not ready. I'm ready to get off of here in a minute. Love, bro.
Yo, this is crazy.
Ain't it crazy? So that's what I used to do radio.
Yeah.
I never went to school for this, but I hosted, produced, and engineered my show. This is how crazy off the top of my Philly fitted. I told you, you could drop me off at a radio station. I guarantee you, everybody's show I've been on, I took over their whole show. Real rap. I took the show from them. And this is why you don't see me on nobody's platform like that, because they be like, I hate that nigga Sabir. I'm trying to figure him out. Let's throw a girl at him. See if he bite. No, Negro, I don't bite.
Sabotage.
You can't sabotage me, brother. It's all the same that somebody got some fireworks jumping out their stuff. I'm trying to got some fireworks jumping because you could be. I didn't told you I didn't see women all my life, brother. If you seen half of the females I dealt with, you be like, nigga, they fine, nigga. What happened with them? Sometimes you're not compatible with an individual, bro. We're right. Something got to be there. Got to be a synergy some goddamn way.
Yeah, that part.
Because looks, listen, there's a chapter in the Bible, I believe it is, right? It talks about when the looks are gone, when the looks fade away. Them motherfuckers fade away. They be trying to keep it up. Let's do Botox. No, nigga, that's stuff. That stuff.
Real talk.
So let me help y'all out. Y'all ready? Come on the feed. Please share this out. Please hit X. I'm on X too, y'all. Real Sabir Bay. And then yes, I'm talking smack. Okay. So I want you to look up this, brother. 8th grade grammar test. All of y'all, go look it up. Y'all think these people smart because they went to Howard University. Howard University is a dumb college, brother. It's a dumb university. It's some bunch of niggas in there talking about we Greeks.
Ain't none of those people. Ain't none of those people smart at all.
They're not smart.
And a lot of them are still little children anyway. When you think about it, then they have not matured at all for nothing. So that nonsense they talk be nonsense.
But brother, this is the mindset of that. It ain't just her. He talking about privilege. It ain't just her. It's a lot of our people, brother, because there's no way in hell that you can get calling America a country and it's a continent. You can't come run around talk about you black. Well, brother, why are you down on our people? Nigga, I don't down my people. Trust me, I don't down my people. If it offended you, then this was meant for. Bring me your experts to decipher. That's all I ask. If I'm wrong, set it up on somebody's platform. Dominique DePrima tried it. It didn't work out too good for her when she tried it. She tried it. It didn't work. It didn't work too good.
I wanted so much more for her too, man. I wanted her to get it so bad.
No, because this is the thing, bro. When I told her I knew her father, Amiri Baraka, I said that to her. Y'all remember that show when I said that? See, this is the thing about me. I may not say everything when I walk into a room. Like most people think I just walked into this 5-10 years ago. But when I got on the show, she couldn't understand me. I said, I know your father. She said, don't make me. What she say? Don't make me channel my father, Dominic DePrima.
Like Flexi.
I said, nigga, don't make me channel my father. Laddie, my nigga. Well, let me help her out one more time. I said, I wanted to say that, but I was trying to be polite with Dominic DePrima. But I wanted to say,
and you were.
I was polite, wasn't I? Was I polite? Because she's a female.
You tried to give it to her a number of different ways, but she just wasn't taking to it.
She's a female. I mean, I'm not into disrespecting female, but she tried to go there with me, and I'm like, and I was ready to leave. I think I was ready to leave 2 days to go overseas around that time frame. But I'm sitting there, and she said, "Don't make me channel my father." In my head, I'm like, "Don't make me channel my father that raised 9 of us in the same household, not in a separate house, in the same household with a 8th grade education, who built the whole goddamn South Philly, nigga. Don't make me channel that nigga. Don't make me channel him, because you're not really channeling your father." And I said, "I know your father." That's what I told her. I know your father. You think I don't study these people before I walk into a room? She should have studied me. And this is the thing about people with their arrogance and their ego, right? It's the same thing that happened with Billy Carson. When that European dude told Billy Carson, he told Billy you should have researched me. That's what the dude said, right? Didn't Lord Jamar say that when that Dr. Dave or Professor Dave and Lord Jamar said I should have studied him? He said that. So if you study me, you would already know me, right? You know that you can't put money in front of me. You can't put women in front of me. You can't tempt me with fame, with blue checks, none of that, right? So you would know me. You can Google my name and a bunch of pages will pop up on Google. Who I know, where I've been. Trust me. And it's not a secret. The feds know. The police know. Everybody know. Trust me. So they would
go. I'm not hiding.
What am I hide for, brother? It's like I'm a public motherfucking figure. But when you study the art of war and the Machiavelli, you be all right.
Sun Tzu. Yeah.
No. When you study these things, brother, I listen to the audio. I got the audio down there somewhere, but I listen to the audio too. But when it's not about just reading it, you have to be it. This is why I know people. This is why I know the audience. I know what y'all going to do. What do you think about Sabir? Instead of you saying what you think about Sabir and record that motherfucker. See, when you ask me a question, what do I think about somebody? I'm going to say, what do you think about somebody? So you can tell me, and then I'll judge it from there. And then say, why don't you go to ask Tim and tell him about it? And this is the thing what I talked about gossip. And when you go back and watch that movie Hitch, remember that movie Hitch with Will Smith?
Yep.
Gossip never sleep. It don't. And this is really what it is. Hassan Campbell channel is gossip channel, people. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It is. Majority of these channels, that even Tariq Nasheed's channel, it's really gossip. It really is. That's just the reality of what's going on. That's why they would always say something. I don't talk about none of them behind their back. I'll say it live on here so that you can take the piece and then you can go share it with him and then have him come on, or any of them to come on the feed. I'm fine. You can't disprove anything I'm saying. Not one of them. Because I show facts. And when you deal with facts, right, facts can always turn out to be true. That's how it is.
Right.
So let me show you something to y'all, okay? Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven, and beliefs are what people believe in. Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven, and beliefs are what people believe in. So let me show you what facts are, just in case. I'm going to go back to the 8th grade test, y'all, so stay focused, share it out. I know I'm rubbing somebody the wrong way, not Johnny Gill way. So this is from an 8th grade civics book. Facts, as you know, can always prove true. They can be counted, measured, and documented in some way. Opinions are what people believe, because this is what y'all are getting, opinions. And the belief system, if you take the word believe, you see lie in between believe. Lie is right there when you take the words, because we was always taught to analyze and scrutinize words. You take the words, you break them up, and you'll see the lie in between belief. Right. That's what belief is. Someone told you that, but you didn't do your research, because facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven.
Right.
Now, I'm going to show you something. How crazy it is. Let's go back to this 8th grade grammar test. Since y'all so smart, let's pull this grammar test back up one more time.
I went down that rabbit hole. I think around the Civil War, or excuse me, the World War times, they were only going to school to the 8th grade. This
8th grade, brother.
12-year thing is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, the 12th grade thing is totally different, bro. If you went online and you find out, it's a guy, he started a program. What's that guy? It's an Asian dude. He started this new app. He went to college, dropped out, worked for Apple, went back to college and dropped out again. I can't think of the dude. Y'all probably know who he is when y'all look him up. And he dropped out because this is the thing. There's a song that KRS One has called "They're Taking Your Time."
Yeah,
they're taking your time.
That's
right?
hot.
So when you see what that, I don't know. Somebody looked that Asian dude up. I forgot the app that he have. It's an app that he has, right? Some type of app. You'll see it. You'll see it eventually. But
I was reading a book.
It is interview.
And it was saying about the Ethiopians. They don't go past they don't go to school no longer than 13 years old.
Nah,
right,
bro.
right.
But this is why it's called. And people are pushing. We black people. I'm talking to you. You're pushing. Yeah. You're pushing your children into these school systems. Or what else they going to do, Sabir? What else they going to do, Sabir? Or we can't let the enemy educate our kids. Well, we got guys out here being motivational speakers. Niggas doing what? We're pushing our children into these things, bro.
Most times, just to be in sports.
Exactly.
You can't blame the white man. So
yeah.
they can give you 12 years of brainwashing camp, and you want to.
That's a fact.
You want to know what the school board dude did here in my city? He went and took a picture of empty classrooms and said, because some people are pulling their kids out of the schools.
Exactly.
So afraid to pull them out the schools. But well, I gotta work 9 to 5, nigga. We are in an age, brother. Seriously, we are in an age that you can make money. Niggas are selling feet. I'm gonna tell you something. How crazy is. What's that app they have out right now? It's an app.
Hey, it's big money. You talking about OF? I heard about
Fans
that.
only.
What is it called?
Fans only.
Fans only. Niggas are selling ass, half a titty, like right?
Only fans.
Yeah.
Tell you how ill this is, bro. You can sell, nigga. You can sell half of a coochie up on that motherfucker. I was like real rap. I was in a Sister Rita G. I don't know if y'all know who Rita G is. She was in a Flashing Light video. I was in her house in Texas. I'll never forget. She was selling her dirty drawers and niggas was buying them. I'm sitting there while she's doing it. Nigga,
I believe it.
This is the weirdest thing ever. So you telling me the only way you can make it is to go to 9 to 5. You looking for something.
Yeah.
Are you following? You're looking for something to be, and you want to keep arguing with the white man with the church getting all his money, but you don't want to argue with the church and ask them why your money going to the church. Why is it going to the church?
Exactly.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting back and I'm trying to get you to think, but I don't get the $50,000, brother, like this. I told you, set it up. Or whoever you think is that great.
Right. Right.
This is sad, brother. We in it. This is a sad, brother.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
My son told me today, like this morning when I dropped him off, he was like, I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I gotta go to school. I'm like, God dang it. God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, I said I used to hate school, but I was always in the honors classes for some reason. I never did homework, anything.
Because, brother, you're fighting against nature.
Yep.
Learning is every day, brother. Learning is when you take your child and travel the world, not for vacation. When you take your children and you take yourself and you travel the world, that's what education is. This is what our ancestors was doing. But everybody can't do that, Spirit. We can do it. We can. But
and that's what I told him.
That trap. You in that trap.
Yes. And so, Bill, I want to thank you because, you know, I used to deal with you a couple months ago. I was like discovering my Moorish roots and all that stuff. And I saw a video of yours where you talked about Morristown, Alabama. My family is from Alabama, so I went down there to visit them. And I saw the pyramid mounds and everything that we used to live in.
A lot of stuff down there.
Blew my mind, sir.
Listen, I stayed in Alabama, brother. It's so much history in Alabama, bro. It's insane.
Incredible.
So I'm gonna share something with y'all because I want y'all to hurry up and don't forget to share these videos out. But I'm gonna play something for you. But I want you to look this up right here, brother. Look up that 8th grade grammar test and see if y'all can pass this test. And what they're doing, let me see if y'all can pass that test because you know why? They're taking your time.
Listen to this rhyme, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. 11 million people unemployed, and I'm one of them. I grew up with the rats and roaches. I had fun with them. Fly sneaks and fine clothes. I had none of them. But when it came to MC rhymes, I had a ton of them. People told me go get a job. I would run from them. I saw the workforce, and work was no fun for them. No beach, no mountain, and no sun for them. With slave driving bosses, why would I come under them? So at 7 a.m. you wake up from sleep. At 7 a.m. I wake up and take a leak. At 7:05 you got slippers on your feet. At 7:07 I'm going right back to sleep. At 7:15 you thinking about today's meeting. At 7:30 a.m. my friend I'm still sleeping. At 7:45 your phone starts beeping. Old text messages from yesterday's meeting. 8 a.m. you're leaving, it's freezing. You're feeling unworthy, trying to get to work before 9:30. 9:45 I'm just turning over. 9:45 man, you looking over your shoulder. Here comes the boss, looking for that folder. And you know within the folder you didn't meet your quota. Now 11 o'clock's up on ya. Your boss says, where's the folder? And you feel like you a goner. Well, you simply gotta make it up. But 11 o'clock, pops KRS just waking up. Linger in the bed to about 11:30. Spit a morning prayer. I hope heaven heard me. Stand up at about 12 o'clock. You on your lunch break. I'm just eating breakfast, vegetarian cupcakes. 1 o'clock, you back at your desk, back at the office, back in distress. Your desk is a mess. Listen to this rhyme, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine, they taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. You doing your best, but your best ain't enough. You wanna do less, but less makes it rough. It's 101 in the public and private sector. Either way, I'm giving a conference at 4 p.m. a lecture. Topic, while I check my other appointments, is hip-hop as a culture and lifetime employment. See, back in the days to avoid getting jerked, we was told to go to college in case rap didn't work. Now today, not to be so hurt, you better know how to rap in case your degree don't work. Man, you better get the lesson and stop stressing. MCing and DJing a high-paying profession. Front if you need to. Don't let them deceive you. You ain't gotta believe me. It's time you believe you. Listen to this rhyme. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind. Rise up and shine. They taking your time. It's like you in prison when you don't use your mind.
You better use that motherfucking mind, bro. You better use it. So, what's up, Chill Will? Don't forget to hit the like button, share button, support button, y'all. Keep asking y'all over and over and over again. So hold up. So this is the 8th grade grammar test, right? Give the 9 rules for the capital letters. So let me show you how crazy this is, right? This is the 1895 8th grade test. Why do people accept mail that's in all caps? That's not a real person's name. It's not a real person's name. It's not.
Big old scam. That's one scam.
The biggest scam, right? But they want to talk about scamming. But this is the crazy part. Let me help you out how this works. Are y'all ready? If I'm lying. So when you accept mail that's not in your proper name, you commit this thing called mail fraud. I'm giving this for free for y'all. I'm giving y'all $1 billion worth of game, okay? Now I'm gonna help you out, okay?
Billion.
Now I do classes on this, y'all. I really do classes on it. Okay, so
Purple banner, SevereBayRadio@gmail.com.
So when you accept mail in the mail, because we so happy, I'm educated, like the girl said. I'm educated. Oh, I'm educated. First and foremost, the word edu means to draw out what's already in you. That's what edu means, to draw out what's in you. So when you accept mail in the mail that is not in your proper name, the capital S, small a, B-I-R, capital B-E-Y. That's how you spell it, right? Capital S, small a, B-I-R, capital B-E-Y. That's the proper name.
That's grammatically correct.
Right? So when you have mail that is in all caps, that is not you. It's a corporate name, which is a non-de guerre name. Really what it is. So you commit this thing called mail fraud. So if y'all get something from this, please hit the like button. I have a Zelle, PayPal, and Chime. I keep trying to tell you that. I could do a lecture to drop of a dime on all this. So this stands for, even if you Google this, since y'all want to go Google, remember this date, March the 10th, 2025, just in case one of these cats copy this video. That's called mail fraud, people. Go look it up. That stands for the United States Code. You ain't gonna hear Roland Martin talk about that, nor any judge or an attorney talk about that. That's the United States codes for y'all that don't understand that. Okay, so look up mail fraud. That means when you open up mail that is not your mail, you committing fraud. But the kicker to all of this is when you commit fraud against yourself, it's okay. You don't
Make
get
sure
it?
y'all support.
Y'all don't get this yet? Oh, do you want me to explain it? Oh, y'all should set it up. I keep trying to tell you, you want motivational speakers? Let's go. Look up the United States Code. I dare you to prove me wrong. What I just posted up there. That's mail fraud. But when you commit fraud against yourself, it's okay.
You're not wrong.
Fine. That's why they let us. So when you really go back to 8th grade grammar, once again, that's not how you write a person's name, brother. Let's go here. Give the parts of speeches with no modifications. You can Google this online. Y'all do know that, right? You do know that, right? Arithmetic. Look what they were doing back then. U.S. history. Give the discovery of America, y'all. 1492. You came upon these shores. Hold up. Y'all see that? Is everybody good? Are we good on that?
Yes, sir.
Yep. You know, I get paid. I just want people to know I do charge for classes like this, just for the record, y'all. All right. So if y'all want to chime in and support, y'all can. Okay. Y'all can support. I'll put my email and my information right back there. So what is the discovery of America, y'all? Talk to me for a minute.
Tuned in live to Sabir Bay Radio. Support. Sabir Bay Radio at gmail.com.
1492, you came upon the shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors.
Come on.
17th century, genocide in the gun. Real passage blessed.
Let's go.
To market the Africans.
Not gonna get it like this nowhere else but Sabir Bay Radio. Hit the thumbs up, share it out, tell a friend, tell a family, tell a stranger.
Where they at, y'all? Let's go. Let's go.
1492, you came upon the shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Real passage blessed to market the Africans.
Oh, Tariq don't give it to you like this, baby. Let's go. Let's give it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Give the amount. Give me the count of the discovery of America, y'all. Let's go.
This is what you call edutainment at its finest.
Entertainment, baby.
Hey, salute to Sun One for this beat.
You won't find that track online. They can't find that online, baby.
You came upon the shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Real passage blessed to market the Africans.
Where we at, y'all? Let's go.
This is what real scholars do.
Edutainment, baby. Edutainment, baby. Edutainment, baby. Edutainment, baby. If it's, anybody said it's a lie, come on the feed. If it's a lie. If it's a lie, come on the feed, baby. Let's go.
Huh?
Let's put the link up here, baby. Let's put the link up here. If it's a lie, pseudo, bring it to the cipher with your facts like I'm showing, okay? That's the link.
Tune in live to Severe Bait YouTube. Check out before 1492 Severe Bait.
If it's pseudo, fake, and phony, this is your time to shine, baby. The link is up.
1492, you came up on these shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide in the gun.
When I say bring proof, that's what I mean.
To market the African.
And you won't find it online with nobody. You can't find that track online. So shout out to my brother, Son One. I keep trying to tell you, it's your own people that's doing you dirty, bro. So this is an grammar test, brother. I told you, you can set it up any given day with me. Trust me when I tell you, I'm a killer with flying colors. Okay? America is a continent, not a country. And they said, if you answered 90% correct, you are now eligible to promote to the what? 9th grade. Damn! You got grown folks calling America a country. This is not a country, it's a continent. And this country don't even have a name. It don't even have a name.
They used to have a TV show called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yes, they did. Let me show y'all my books too. Y'all, I made, you know, you ever see these books called, it's a little books they put together for people, for dummies. Like this is called Books for Dummies, right? So let me just show y'all some books I put together. And I ain't calling y'all dumb though, but y'all saw those books. I made it simple. This is one of my books right here. Y'all can purchase this book by emailing me. Actually, there's a case that I talk about in this particular book because 14th Amendment persons is corporations, for the record. If y'all want to get this book, please email me at severebayradio@gmail.com. Okay, y'all should all have that book. There's another one I did too. Give me 1 second. If you want to get this book, please email me. There's another one I did also. So I made stuff very simple for y'all, not complicated. They don't cost $5,000, or they should. But this is another one I did on corporations. Okay, so you can email me, and I can email the books directly to you. Okay, so I'm almost finished because I gotta cook, man. Well, I ain't gotta cook. I gotta throw something in the oven. I got my vegan meal. I'm in between feeding my daughter at the same time. Okay, so in this, no, I ain't cooking, not tonight, man. I was gonna cook tonight, but it's getting late. But I'm gonna eat this right here. This is a plant-based joint, bro. This joint is the bomb, bro. Oh my God, this is the
Bob filled Beyond Meat.
Yeah, man, this is the bomb, brother. Oh, they the bomb. I don't think they got them in Texas though, brother. But okay, so let me show y'all something else. Okay, I'm gonna pull out this book too. This is a book I have also, y'all, for the record. Y'all should be asking these black people that y'all watch every day questions. Don't question me because you ain't paying me, brother. So this book right here, let me show you something. I'm gonna move this up here real fast for you, okay? Look what it says. Corporations are persons with the meaning of the 14th Amendment. Nigga, make it make sense. This is a case. This is actually a case. And if you get my other book, this is not my book, but I've made stuff simple, y'all, right? When you claim to be a 14th Amendment person, that's what it is. In the case, this is a case, people out here in California. Defendant, look, the defendant corporations are persons. I just told you that. That's why you accepted what you accept in the mail. I get it? I didn't make this up.
Yeah, it's crazy how if you talk to the average person, they have no comprehension of the laws that they're governed by and think they are obeying.
They don't. This is the case right here, brother. It's called the Santa Clara case. Now, if you go online, y'all can look it up. But I made a book. I did a book to put this together. That's the case right here, brothers. Out here in California. Can't make this up. The Santa Clara decision. But we arguing for what? What are you learning? What are we learning? But we smart though, right?
I was going to say, not a damn thing.
But this is the wild part.
Not a damn thing.
This is the weird part. This is the federal constitution, right? This is the federal constitution. This is the state constitution. Federal, state. This is the state constitution. See, black folks want you to do all the work, but you can't copy what I do. This takes years of this content. So let me explain these two to y'all, okay? I have a couple of more floating around here somewhere.
Every household should have one of those books.
You don't get it? So the key is that, brother, it's not about educating people. That's why I said teachers should get paid. Teachers really should get paid if you're teaching the truth. You have a state constitution and a federal constitution. The constitution says power not delegated to the legislators is reserved to the people. Now, some people be hitting me up and saying, Sabir, why do you be wasting your time with our people? I swear they do. Y'all be surprised how many people email me, text me, DM me. You know what I tell them back? What did you support? Because people always ask me every day, why do you still waste your time teaching our people? I'm a journalist, bro. I'm a journalist that don't get paid. I'm a researcher that don't get paid $80,000 to $100,000. So there's an entrance fee for me. If you're trying to contact me, you better have some paper because I'm not going to entertain you. So stop entertaining me. Stop trying to email me saying I got one question. I'm gonna say how much you have. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you because getting on this plain and simple, right? Because people always be email, well, you can get paid, brother, if you do X, Y, and Z. Well, the information will be free. Then if it's free, go ahead and go find it. If it's free, it is free. Go research it. Go waste your time. I got a 6-year-old now and a 2-year-old. I ain't got time for people, bro. So go gather your people who you think is that great. Then I guarantee you, you can literally set it up the next day or the same day, whoever you think is that good. And don't take this as being arrogant because I'm not. I'm a very humble dude. It's just called confidence. Okay. I know this system, brother. I've been around this system. I've seen it. So that's the case. There's one other case that y'all don't know. How many people ever heard of this case called the Erie Railroad versus Tompkins case? And if you did, I'm going to ask you, don't look it up. There's one other case. It's called the Erie Railroad versus Tompkins case. Raise your hand if you ever heard of it before. And if you heard of it, tell me about it. How many?
I think I heard somebody mention it, but I don't know it.
Dang, tell me what it's about then. Tell me what it's about. I told you I'm going to question you. Either come on the feed, tell me what it's about, type it in. I ain't going to say what you don't know. I'm going to ask you what you do know so you can tell me that you don't know, if that makes sense. It don't take that long to type and say what it is. Or you can just click the button and come on.
Makes a lot of sense. Join the cipher, dead gang.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I never tell a person what they don't know. I'm going to ask you what you do know so you can tell me that you don't know.
I don't know, and I want to know. I want to, so I can look it up.
Real rap. Y'all should get my video called The Overstanding the Language of Law. I did a video on that. The Overstanding the Language of Law. You taking too long, brother. What you trying to type the whole joint down? What you trying to do, brother? Don't take that long. He said, and this is what, and I'm preparing y'all because this is what people would do to you. You got to think on your toes, babe. Think on your toes because this is what they would. Right. They would actually challenge you like that, like I just did, but I'm giving you time. So it shouldn't take you that long if you say you know. What you thought I wasn't going to ask you? How you know? Give me the case. He probably online looking it up. I'm gonna look it up real fast. Hold up, wait a minute. Look it up real fast. Hold up, wait a minute. I got it. Here it is. Oh, wait, I can't say. I don't want to say that. Might mess it up. So let me explain this to you how this go. The Erie Railroad versus Tompkins case was a case that a guy was on a railroad track and he got hit by a box car that was open on the train, and he tried to sue. He couldn't sue because he didn't work for the company. He couldn't sue. That's when they started turning everything into corporate people. It's that simple. See how simple that was? That he could have came on, he even said it, or he could have typed that in. He could have just told me what it was about. He could have said it had something to do with a railroad. Guy got hit. Bam. Kept it pushing. See, this is the difference between a person who tried to be somebody or be something. It's okay to say that you don't know. It's fine. But it was common law, people. Common law. I'm going to pull the case up for y'all, okay? And I want you to do your due diligence. That's why people say you should be getting paid the big bucks, Sabir. Because all people do is try to bite what you're doing.
Yep. That's crazy.
Okay? I just asked you. So here the case.
Yeah, but you know them biters be exposing themselves. You know how they hop in the cipher and can't come off the top. It's like, oh, I see.
Here it is. And they say, you in your feelings, Sabir. Nigga, I got feelings, nigga. What put maybe that you be in your feelings? I got feelings. We all got feelings, right? So get in tune with your feelings. Okay. We all got get into your feelings, but control them. Okay? If I ask you a question, just do it. They got a case right there, y'all. 1936. So don't say that you know something and you truly don't know, because I'm telling you, some people are going to actually challenge you on this, B. They're going to challenge you. This is why you don't see me on them platforms, brother. They be like, nah, I don't know how to take Sabir. Which way this nigga coming today? So there it is right there. That's the case. So if you get anything from this video, make sure, again, that you say you heard it from Sabir. Okay? That's the case. Everybody's always talking about Roe versus Wade. It's much deeper than this, people. It's much deeper than this. There's a little book that y'all can pick up, and I'm going to show y'all, okay, for all my educators and my wannabe people that's in law school, okay? If you know, then come on the feed, brother. If you think you know, come on the feed. Come on, brother. It's okay. I keep inviting you for some reason. You must have a Metro PCS. Because you do a lot of typing. There it is.
You say you got a Metro PC.
Niggas be talking crazy. I told you. Listen, they don't realize I told you. Hold
on.
on.
He's talking about the Getro. He talking about Getro PCS.
Yo.
That's that Getro. You know I got that from, Marcus?
Huh?
I got that from E40. He called it Getro.
You know what's funny? I can tell you this though, Will. I can be sarcastic. They can still keep coming back to the feed. You know why? Because they're getting something for nothing. They think they're getting something. But I keep trying to tell you, I'm sarcastic.
Hey, look at that. Join the National Sarcasm Society. Look at my shirt. I'm wearing it today. Check it out.
Oh, you got it on too?
No. Look.
Oh.
Sarcastic Society.
They upset. It's okay. I'm very sarcastic. I keep saying, come on the feed. I'm not going to block you, get rid of you, call you a tether. This is not Tariq Nasheed's show, baby. So you're going to keep coming. And this is the crazy part about Sabir. I will make all my enemies my friends. You're going to keep coming. I keep trying to tell y'all, I know y'all, B. I know all of y'all. And you're very, very predictable. But you don't challenge these people. So I hope y'all share this video out. But I have one more thing I got to go because my stove is warming up. So anybody, let me see if you heard of this person too. Adolf Huxley. Dead gang. Have you ever heard of Adolf Huxley? Adolf Huxley. Anybody? Raise your hand. Yeah, he's going to say, yeah, I heard of him too. I heard of him. Here it is.
I was going to say, at this point, he kind of just got to say, yeah.
Y'all are very predictable people, man. And I'm a very funny dude.
He's reminding me of that song called Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Miyagi?
Mr. Me Too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mr. Miyagi.
Nah, it's a song by Pharrell.
Oh. Hold on. I'm looking for my book. I'm looking for my propaganda book. Oh, where he at? Did he ever hear that person? I'm asking, did he hear of that person? So where is my propaganda book? Okay, so listen, I'm almost down to the wire, y'all. I told you I didn't want to be on here too long. Okay. Don't mean to be off topic. It's okay. We like pick it up. So Adolf Huxley, right? Charleston White gonna do that because y'all like that kind of stuff. Y'all love Charleston White. Y'all like that. That's why I haven't.
And that's why he do it.
That's why he do it. That's why Hassan Campbell do what he do. How a nigga gonna do a video talk about he was thawed and this nigga's a tough dude now? So I was
no with the hatchet.
I was thawed, nigga, and this nigga gonna talk I'm a tough dude. I'm gonna talk about everybody now. I done got all you dummies to come over here by saying I was thawed, nigga. Niggas are stupid, man. Like, what is wrong with our people? So let's go to Adolf Huxley real fast, okay? Now, y'all heard of Edward Bernays, right? You heard of Edward Bernays. So let me introduce y'all to this is in 1958. 1958. Let's go.
I think will be very unlike the dictatorships which we've been familiar with in the immediate past. I mean, take another book prophesying the future, which was a very remarkable book, George Orwell's 1984. Well, this book was written at the height of the Stalinist regime and just after the Hitler regime. And there he foresaw a dictatorship using entirely the methods of terror, the methods of physical violence. Now, I think what is going to happen in the future is the dictators will find, as the old saying goes, that you can do everything with bayonets except sit on them. That if you want to preserve your power indefinitely, you have to get the consent of the ruled. And this they will do partly by drugs, as I foresaw in Brave New World, partly by these new techniques of propaganda. They will do it by bypassing the sort of rational side of man and appealing to his subconscious and his deeper emotions and his physiology even, and so making him actually love his slavery. I mean, I think this is the danger, that actually people may be in some ways happy under the new regime, but they will be happy in situations where they oughtn't to be happy.
But let me ask you this. You're talking about a world that could take place within the confines of a totalitarian state. Let's become more immediate, more urgent about it. We believe, anyway, that we live in a democracy here in the United States. Do you believe that this brave new world that you talk about could, let's say in the next quarter century, the next century, could come here to our shores?
I think it could. I mean, that's why I feel it's so extremely important here and now to start thinking about these problems, not to let ourselves be taken by surprise by the new advances in technology. I mean, for example, in regard to the use of the drugs, we know there's enough evidence now for us to be able, on the basis of this evidence and using a certain amount of creative imagination, to foresee the kind of uses which could be made by people of bad will with these things, and to attempt to forestall this. And in the same way, I think with these other methods of propaganda, we can foresee and we can do a good deal to forestall. I mean, after all, the price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
Yo, it's much more to that. But he was talking about everything.
Hey, my English not so good.
He was talking about everything that was getting ready to happen. This is in 1958 about electronics and what was going on in 1958. Yo, he said all of this stuff was happening. It was going to happen. So, yo, bro, We are so lost in the sauce with this game, brother. And y'all keep worrying about these cats on social media talking about, yeah, brother, but I'm gonna tell you who's gay, who's not gay. But I'm gonna get thawed, nigga. But I'm gangster. So I'm almost finished because I just put my stuff in the oven. So bear with me. I'm gonna show you something else, okay? I told y'all to get this Rex 84. Y'all still sleeping on the Rex 84? How many of y'all got the Rex 84? Well, that ain't real, brother. Okay. That's what you think it ain't. It's in full effect, baby. The Rex 84 is in full effect. Y'all think I'm playing? I have the whole book of the Rex 84. If y'all want the book, please reach out to me. I have the book.
Clear as day.
Clear as day. This is in 1969, people. I had it for 27 years. 27 years I had this. 1969 it came out. Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. Schools. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below 6th grade level. That's what they're doing. And this is another one. Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. And then they say consent. You think that this is not happening right now? Keep the public ignorant. Yep. This is all.
I see this.
No matter what I present to you, you're going to always defend the ignorance. And this is what is happening with our people.
And then you're also out of tune with nature completely.
We are so out of tune with nature. This is why you got to pay attention to nature, brother.
Mm-hmm. Very close. Everywhere you go.
You got to pay attention to nature, bro. But you got to get.
You know what I was doing today at work, Sabir?
What's up?
I was saying to like certain people, I was saying Happy New Year.
Oh, because the season, brother.
Uh-huh.
This
and they was like, what do you mean? It's already a new year. I'm like, no, it's not.
But France and I
said, it was lost.
bro, lost ain't even a word.
France and I said that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. And that's what happened. They don't have to touch you anymore. This is why they can't figure me out. You saying Happy New Year's in the damn season. The season is actually still cold the next day. So listen, I do got to go, y'all. If that's my book, if y'all want to cop that book, I can email it to you. But let me do this real fast. I do got to go, but I appreciate y'all. Don't go nowhere just yet.
माँ शक्ति, आज पहली बार तुमने काम की बात की है.
Education. Yasin Bey. Most step. Gotta go. Education, baby.
Going one way, become out crazy.
Listen.
Beast preparatory school.
Sabir, bang my line when you're ready.
And followers, darkness and monsters, Stoneheart jewels and gold for the fools. The bones of the innocent as buckles on their boots. The jail overcrowded, they emptied out the school. See the devil twitching, ears itching from the truth. Strange fruit, cyanide, souffle and soup. It's tasty for a few, a murder for the group. A dead end street with a lemonade stand. Where is the sky and upside down land? That question is hard if you can't see the stars. I'm really not sure. Ask me tomorrow. I may not be here. I'm feeling like I might just leave before I start a fire or a fight or both. Nah, son, I couldn't just chill. Everybody giggling. That kid was getting killed, and I knew when I stood they would turn on me. And I don't need no more trouble with my sleep, so I did what I did, and that's what it is. Tell the sheriff and the deputy I don't give a fick. Tell my mama and my kid and all of y'all and them it's like this. Get free and stay sick. And that's it.
Get free and stay sick, babe.
And education.
Peace parishioners, onlookers and listeners, visitors, keeping the consumption conspicuous. Kids graduating from public schools and prisoners, underprivileged, aboriginal, indigenous, sent images of that family that got adopted. The president of some non-profits is out of pocket. I heard the world ending is trending, I try to watch it. I focus on sinning when winning was not an option. The system we compete against is farm to table, hand picking them ingredients, civil disobedience, encyclopedia definition, greediness. gluttonous gluttony. Please take heed of who you treaty with. Me, Freddie Flacco, and Shock never forgot though. The
Freddie Gibbs, Black Thought,
New Morocco. Couldn't see
y'all
who was
seen
firing
Most
the shots.
Def.
The shooter got low and left a burning cross on the lawn, just like a pothole. I may not be here. I'm feeling like I might just leave before I start a fire or a fight. They say in the 6 bands are higher for the flight, so I may be a hitman for hire for the night. If you're figuring this man's maniacal, you're right. Barcodes on a wristband, it's not an oversight. They intentionally expand, probably to extradite. If you want to play blind, just look straight into the light. The puppeteers playing you for spite, and worldwide what we're paying is the price.
Black Thought,
and that's life.
Y'all seen Bay, Freddie Gibbs.
And education.
Let's go.
Wouldn't let the buck talk, trying to wipe a cut talk. Can't train a hoe, could never put me in the slut walk. Education, traponomics, narcotic plug talk. My hand was right back in the bird soon as they took the cuffs off. Gotta feed your fucking wolves or they gon' feed on the nigga. It's quite ironic how all this ice can keep the heat on the nigga. My cousin beat me for a pack and I put the beam on that nigga. And now I don't gotta finesse the plug because I debo that nigga. Used to be peace and nose, drop a op like Pop Stinky Load. Last Friday hit by the poles, too dope in the commode. Got off the stove and slow my roll, I'm in the Mars now, but I still serve your baked potato Bobby Johnson style. You ain't lit, you litter like Trump Twitter feed. Black monster shit, I'm more Melvin Williams than Genovese. Them fist fights had me swapping blood with my enemies. Ain't from no set if you want gang banging in Little League. I may not be here, I'm feeling like I might just leave before I start a fire or a fight. $1 million fucking dollars a year just want some fights. Gotta factor in them old bad habits and the cost of life. Cost of life. We stay so high, that's why we can't come up. My credit score was 0, I'm still pulling ranges up. The cash counters is counteractive to paper because gas pot pump like with Dominique used to lace them up. I changed it up, I pray the streets don't take what's left from me. Drugs for the free, sold separately.
Y'all don't get it yet.
Education.
Education, baby. I gotta go, y'all. It was real, man. I gotta go. It was real. Holla at your boy.
Oh my शक्ति, आज पहली बार तुमने काम की बात की है.
Education. They go in one